so it's story time. I am going to give you a story about how I chose dietetic internships to apply to and the lesson that you can learn from me on what not to do when figuring out where to apply. I was, just starting my senior year at University of Illinois and starting to research programs. I had initially been intrigued by Massachusetts General Hospital. It was very well-rounded. It had a business rotation. It had clinical research, which at the time I had a lot of research experience. And I really wanted to move to Boston. So that was something that intrigued me about that program. However, I also looked into Brigham and Women's Hospital, which was very heavy in clinical nutrition, and I didn't have any clinical nutrition. But the one thing that Brigham and Women's had that Mass General didn't was a stipend. So when ranking came along, I made the mistake of putting Brigham and Women's number 1 on my ranking just because it had a stipend. I was not a good match for Brigham and Women's. I was a really good match for Massachusetts General Hospital, and luckily I was still matched to my second choice, which was Mass General. But I took a risk there by ranking Brigham and Women's number 1 when really it wasn't a good fit, and the directors probably agreed with that when they read my letter and saw my experience and saw my goals that were not in clinical. And I just wasn't a good fit. So when you're choosing dietetic internships to apply to, make sure that your experiences and your goals line up with what the program can offer you, and make sure that it's a good fit. Don't go by just stipend unless, of course, you need to do that financially. You have to only apply to places that give a stipend, or if your location is narrowed down to a specific area. Obviously that limits you, but if you have the opportunity to go anywhere, do it based off of the program type, what they offer you, what your goals are, and how you line up. Don't make the same mistake I did. I was lucky to get matched that second choice, but I've seen it happen where students do the same thing and they don't end up getting any match at all. So don't do that. Hope this helps. Good luck and get matched.